Possible text. Wild draw 4. Yellow
Yep,
reverse.
wild
Yellow.
draw 4. You play wild draw 4. Choose a color. Red.
X.
Enter
C,
a
V,
message to
C,
chat.
X, R,
Press
T,
the return
I, O,
key when done.
O, P, S, S, return.
Message from Ali Elliot 123. Oops. Red. You have 6 cards. Blue 2, green 2, red 6, red skip, yellow 3, and yellow reverse. You choose red. Jadyn Slit draws 4 cards and is skipped. It is your
Q,
turn. The
I,
top card is red.
Space, G,
Blue
A,
2.
J, D,
Enter a
D,
message
F,
to chat.
A,
Press the
I,
return key when done.
F, D, space, delete, M, N, R, T, O, P, O, U, T, space, Q, W, P, A, M, N, T, Y, U, P, A, space, next keyboard, N, B, V, C, X, L, K, L, A, P, O, I, M,
Jadyn Slit is typing a message.
L, K, space, click, R, T,
Message from Jadyn Slit. Boo.
H, A, P, A, R, T, return.
Message from Ali. Blue. Red. Yellow. Red skip. You play. Red 6. Jadyn Slit plays red 8. It is your yellow draw card. You Jadyn Slit plays yellow 8. Green yellow reverse. Yellow 3. Jadyn Slit plays yellow skip. Your skip. No one has Uno. Jadyn Slit draws a card. Jadyn Slit's draw card. You draw a card. Red 2. You still do not have any playable cards, so your turn is over. It is Jadyn Slit's turn. Jadyn Slit draws a card. Jadyn Slit still does not draw a card. You draw a card. Red 4. You still do not have any playable card. Jadyn Slit draws a card. Jadyn Slit draw a card. You draw a card. Yellow 4. Blue 2. Yellow 4. You play yellow 4. It is Jadyn Slit's turn. Jadyn Slit draws a card. Jadyn Slit plays wild draw 4. Jadyn no. You draw 4 cards and Jadyn Slit plays no. 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 No one has blue. No. Green 2. Jadyn Slit plays blue. You play blue 1. It is Jadyn Slit's turn. Jadyn Slit plays blue reverse. It is Jadyn Slit. You play blue 2. It is Jadyn Slit. You have 10 cards. You play blue 3. It is Jadyn Slit's turn. You have 9 cards. You play blue draw. Red, what? Yellow 0. Yellow 2. Draw card. Green, red, wild. You green. You choose green. It is Jadyn Slit's turn. Jadyn Slit plays. You play green 4. It is Jadyn Slit. You play. No one has Uno. Jadyn Slit. Yellow 0. You play yellow 0. It is Jadyn Slit's turn. Jadyn Slit draws a card. Jadyn Slit plays yellow 5. Red 2. Yellow 2. You play yellow 2. It is Jadyn Slit's turn. Jadyn Slit. Jadyn Slit. You play green 9. It is Jadyn Slit's turn. Jadyn Slit draws a card. Jadyn Slit still does leave, draw card. You draw a card. You play green 7. It is Jadyn Slit's turn. Jadyn Slit, red 2. You say no. Jadyn Slit plays red reverse. It is Jadyn Slit's turn. No one has Uno. Jadyn Slit plays, you play. Jadyn Slit postpones the start of the next round. Jadyn Slit, blue, red, yellow 4. You Jadyn Slit plays yellow skip. Jadyn Slit play. Jadyn Slit draws a card. Jadyn Slit plays yellow reverse. Jadyn Slit. Red 4. What? Yellow 7. Draw. Yellow 7. You play yellow 7. It is Jadyn Slit's turn. Jadyn Slit draws a card. Jadyn Slit green blue green red 4 wild blue. You Jadyn Slit plays blue 6. It is your turn. The top card is blue 6. Blue 0. No one has Uno. Jadyn Slit plays. You play. Jadyn Slit plays. You play blue. Jadyn Slit draws a card. Jadyn Slit red 4. You play red 4. It is Jadyn Slit's turn. Jadyn Slit. You have 4 cards. Red 3. Jadyn Slit draws a card. Jadyn Slit still does not have any play. Draw card. Jadyn Slit draws a card. Jadyn Slit draw card. You draw. Jadyn Slit draws a card. Jadyn Slit still does not have any. Draw card. Jadyn Slit draws a card. Jadyn Slit still yellow skip. Draw card. You draw a card. Green draw 2. You still. Jadyn Slit draws a card. Jadyn Slit green 2. Green yellow 5. You play. Jadyn Slit green yellow skip. Draw card. You. Jadyn Slit draws a card. Jadyn Slit still does not have any playable cards, so her turn is green draw 2. Green draw card. Jadyn Slit draws a card. Jadyn Slit still does not have it. Draw card. You draw a card. Yellow 4. Green. Yellow 4. You play yellow 4. It is Jadyn Slit's turn. Jadyn Slit draws a card. Jadyn Slit draw card. You draw a card. Blue 5. Blue 5. Red 4. You play red 4. It is Jadyn Slit's turn. Jadyn Slit plays red reverse. It is Jadyn Slit's turn. Jadyn Slit plays green reverse. No one has Uno. Jadyn Slit plays green 0. You play green 0. It is Jadyn Slit green 2. You play green 2. It is green 4. You play green 4. Blue 5. Green 8. Green draw card. Green draw 2. Green draw. You play green 8. No. Jadyn Slit plays wild. Jadyn Slit chooses green. Draw a card. You. Jadyn Slit. Draw a card. You draw a card. Yellow 3. You still do not have any playable cards, so your turn is over. It is Draw yellow 7. You play yellow 7. It is Jadyn Slit's turn. Jadyn Slit draws a card. Jadyn Slit still does not have any playable cards, so her turn is over. It is your turn. Yellow 3. You play yellow 3. It is Jadyn Slit's turn. You say no. Jadyn Slit draws a card. Jadyn Slit plays yellow 2. It is your turn. The top card is yellow 2. Blue. Draw a card. You draw a card. Green 2. Blue 5. Green 2. You play green 2. It is Jadyn Slit's turn. You say no. Jadyn Slit. Blue 5. Draw a card. You draw. Jadyn Slit plays red skip. You are skipped. Jadyn Jadyn Slit postpones the start of the next round. Jadyn Slit draws a card. Jadyn Slit plays wild draw 4. Jadyn Slit choose. You are challenging that wild. Jadyn Slit doesn't have any red cards. You have lost the challenge.
Next
You
keyboard.
must
Numbers.
draw
Next
6 cards
dictate.
and
Next
be
keyboard.
skipped.
Emoji.
Red draw 2, green
Frequently
8,
used.
blue
Red heart.
1,
Loudly
yellow
crying.
4,
Rose. 3.
yellow
Face with tears.
3,
Red angry.
and yellow 1.
Frequently used. Red angry
It is
face.
Jadyn
Flags
Slit's
category.
turn.
Selected. Flags.
Enter
Delete.
message to chat.
Food.
Press
Smile.
the
Frequently used
return
category.
key when
Select.
done.
Food.
Jadyn
Animals.
Slit
Smiley.
plays blue
Selected.
reverse.
Next keyboard. English.
It is Jadyn
Dictate.
Slit's turn.
Thinking. Red angry.
Jadyn Slit plays blue 6.
Return.
It is your turn. Blue 0. You have 12. Jadyn Slit draws. You play blue 1. It is Jadyn Slit's turn. You have 11. Blue. Blue skip. Green 4. You play green 4. It is Jadyn Slit's turn. Jadyn. No one has Uno. Jadyn Slit plays yellow skip. You are skipped. It is Jadyn Slit's turn. No one. Blue. Blue. Red. Yellow. Draw. Yellow 9. Yellow 7. Yellow 4. Yellow 3. Yellow 1. Red draw. Red draw. Yellow 7. Yellow. Draw card. Jadyn Slit plays green draw 2. You have 14. Blue 3. You play blue 3. It is Jadyn Slit's turn. Enter a message to chat.
Dictate.
Press the
Dictate.
return
Inserted. I hate
key
you. Just
when
kidding.
done.
Return.
Jadyn Slit plays blue 7. You play blue 4. It is Jadyn Slit's turn. Jadyn Slit draws a card. Jadyn Slit plays blue. You play blue 4. You have 11 cards. Blue 5. No one has Uno. Jadyn Slit draws. You play blue skip. Jadyn Slit is skipped. It is your turn. Green. Yellow 8. Yellow. Draw card. You draw a card. Red 7. You still do not have any playable cards, so your turn is over. It is Jadyn. Jadyn Slit plays wild draw 4. No. Jadyn green 2. You play green 2. It is Jadyn Slit's turn. Jadyn Slit plays green 8, blue, green reverse, red, green reverse. You play green 8. Jadyn Slit draws a card. Jadyn Slit still does not. Red 7, wild. Blue 6, red, white, yellow 8, yellow 8. You play yellow 8. It is Jadyn Slit's turn. Jadyn Slit draws a card. Jadyn yellow 1. You play yellow 1. It is Jadyn Slit's turn. Jadyn Slit plays red 1, red, white, red 7. You play red 7. It is Jadyn Slit's turn. Jadyn Slit plays red reverse. It is Jadyn Slit's turn. Jadyn Slit. Jadyn Slit postpones the start of the next round. Jadyn Slit. View game instructions. Blue 2. Yellow 5. No one. You have 6. Jadyn Slit. Draw a card. You draw a card. Red 3. Blue 2. Red 3. You play red 3. It is Jadyn Slit's turn. Jadyn Slit plays red reverse. It is Jadyn Slit's turn. Jadyn Slit. Jadyn Slit plays wild draw 4. No, you draw 4 cards and are skipped. Blue 8, yellow 4, red 7, and green 4. You play green 4. It is Jadyn Slit's turn. Jadyn Slit draws a card. Jadyn Slit still does not have any playable cards, so her turn is over. Green 6. You play green 6. It is Jadyn Slit's turn. Jadyn Slit draws a card. Jadyn Slit still does not have any playable cards, so her turn. Blue, green reverse. You play red 6. Red, wild draw 4. Yellow 4. Blue 2. You have 9. Blue, yellow, wild, red, blue 2. Yellow, wild draw 4. You play wild draw. You choose red. Jadyn Slit draws 4 cards. Red 6. You play red 6. It is Jadyn Slit's turn. Jadyn Slit. Blue 2. You play blue 2. It is Jadyn Slit's turn. Jadyn Slit plays. You play blue 8. It is Jadyn Slit. Red 7. Red. Yellow. White. Leave. Are you sure you want to leave? No. Red 7. Wild. You play. Jadyn Slit draws. You play red 7. It is Jadyn Slit's turn. Jadyn Slit draws a card. Jadyn Slit plays red 0. You play red. Jadyn Slit draws a card. Jadyn Slit still does not have any playable cards, so her turn is over. Red skip. Yellow draw card. You red 6. You play red 6. It is Jadyn. Jadyn Slit play. No one has a
Center screen.
Jadyn Slit postpones the start of the next round. The game is starting. Jadyn Slit is dealt 7 cards. You are dealt 7 cards. Red 5, red skip, yellow 9, yellow 7, yellow draw 2, blue 2, and yellow. You play blue 2. It is Jadyn Slit's turn. Red 5. Sorry, you can't. Yellow. Yellow. Draw card. You draw it. You play blue, draw 2. Red. Yellow, draw 2. Red. Yellow 7. You. Jadyn Slit plays yellow. Red. Yellow. Now. You play yellow. Jadyn Slit plays yellow 1.
Insert
It is
card.
your turn.
Use
The
the rotor to
top
exit.
card is red, yellow skip. Yellow skip. You play red skip. You play red 5. Message from Jadyn Slit. Damn. Jadyn Slit postpones the start of the next round. The game is starting. Jadyn Slit is dealt 7 cards. You are dealt. Jadyn Slit plays green 4, blue 8, blue 7, green draw 2. You play green skip. You play blue 7, red 0, yellow, draw card. Jadyn Slit. You have 8 cards. Jadyn Slit plays. You play blue 7. It is Jadyn Slit's turn. Jadyn Slit plays blue 2. It is your turn. The top card is blue 2, blue 7. You play blue 7. It is Jadyn. Jadyn Slit plays wild draw 4. No. You draw 4 cards and are skipped. Jadyn blue, red 0. You play red 0. It is Jadyn Slit's turn. Jadyn Slit draws a card. Jadyn Slit still does not have any playable cards. Red 6. You play red 6. Jadyn Slit red skip. You play red skip. Jadyn Slit is skipped. It is your turn. The top card is blue 8, yellow, draw card. You draw. Jadyn Slit blue draw, yellow, draw card. You draw a card. Green 5. Jadyn Slit draws a card. Jadyn Slit still does not draw a card. You draw a card. Red draw 2. Blue 4. Red draw. You play red. Blue draw. You play blue. You play blue 4. It is Jadyn Slit's turn. Jadyn Slit plays blue. You play blue 5. It is blue 8. You no. Blue 8. Jadyn Slit draws a card. Green 5. Draw. You. Jadyn Slit.
Actions available. RS games for the RS games. RS
Green.
games.
Leave game. Draw card. You draw a card. You play. Jadyn Slit draws a card. Green 5. Draw card. You draw a card. Red skip. You still do not have any playable cards, so your turn is over. It is Jadyn Slit's turn. Jadyn Slit draws a card. Jadyn Slit, draw card. You draw a card. Green skip. You still do not have any playable card. Chatlin's Timothy. Jadyn Slit draws a card. Green. Draw card. You draw a card. Yellow reverse. You still do not have any playable cards, so your turn is over. It is Jadyn Slit's turn. Jadyn Slit draws a card. Jadyn Slit still does not draw a card. You draw a card. Yellow 4. You still do not have any playable cards, so your turn is over. It is Jadyn Slit's turn. Jadyn Slit draws a card. No one has owned. You have 8. Jadyn Slit plays green reverse. It is Jadyn Slit's turn. Jadyn Slit plays red reverse. It is Jadyn Slit's turn. Red 4. You play red 4. It is Jadyn Slit's turn. Jadyn Slit, red skip. You play red. Green skip. You play green. Yellow, draw card. You draw a card. You play wild draw. Yellow. You choose yellow. Jadyn Slit draws 4. You play yellow 3. You have 4 cards. Yellow 4, yellow 5, yellow 7, and yellow reverse. Message from Jadyn Slit, FGTG. Enter a message to chat. Press the return key when done.
Return.
Message from Ali Elliott 123, K. Jadyn Slit has disconnected. Going back to main menu.
RS Games main menu. Control center. Air selected. Screen.